I can't overstate the need to buy Bitcoin right now as soon as possible. The top 3 asset managers, BlackRock, Vanguard, and Fidelity, are accumulating Bitcoin right now, some chain analysis nerds have already found. Vanguard's custodial wallet Robinhood, which holds 118,300. They're also majority shareholders in Bitcoin mining companies in the US. What they're going to do is get regulatory approval from the SEC to launch their own individual ETFs. Then repackage it and charge you a fee for putting it in your retirement plan. You'll see a sudden influx of new marketing while Bitcoin becomes the new big thing, as if it hasn't already existed for over 14 years now. It makes infinitely more sense to own Bitcoin now instead of waiting for the TV to tell you to. Nice try. I'll be waiting to hear what my TV has to say about all this. That was some good hopium. Thank you. I feel refreshed and re-energized for the future. Vanguard does not use Robinhood. Robinhood doesn't perform custodial services. Sorry, this is pure BS. What's the evidence that Vanguard is working with Robinhood? Proof? It's becoming a trend. People coming on only to post all sorts of Bitcoin propaganda. It gets a bit annoying. Give it a break. Sorry, I only FOMO in when it's too late. Where are the disclosure docs saying the companies are buying BTC? Nothing you are saying can be proven without them. No way. Listen to random Redditor instead. I work for one of the asset managers mentioned, and I'm sorry, but half this post is complete nonsense. There is no direct accumulation happening here. Owning mining companies is accurate, but that's solely because they are publicly traded companies. And if your fund follows an index that happens to include these companies, you're going to end up owning it, but that is no different to the fund owning any other listed company. The lack of understanding in this sub of how passive asset managers work is getting annoying. Posts like these have zero value add and are extremely misleading. Bitcoin in like 5-10 years will be insane. If these guys are buying so much, then why isn't the price going up? Sounds good to me. I'm all in, all $30 in my bank account. This post makes me think 10-15K is a higher likelihood. When can we expect the Just DCA and HODL post? I think you are missing the whole point of why large institutions are stacking BTC. Once these ETFs get approved, they will start dumping on people already. They are not looking for 100x gains. They will sell at 510, 25, 50, 100 and move the market to their whim. They might even try to liquidate each other if they know their moves and try to do options on the ETFs. The little guy HODLING will not win in this scenario. Downvote me all you want. All I want is for BTC to go up. Having it reach previous ATH would be life-changing for me, but nah. The market is designed to take your money and play on your emotions. I have strong conviction that Bitcoin will be the ultimate currency and store of value, but please don't make these claims. There is no evidence that any of the institutions are accumulating BTC. There is no guarantee that spot Bitcoin ETF will be approved, and even if it is approved, there is no evidence that there is any demand for the ETF. The only thing matters is the number of people who understand Bitcoin, and all the evidence shows that it is incredibly hard to understand Bitcoin, and the adoption of Bitcoin is very, very slow. There is no sudden influx and sudden jump coming. Rolling on the floor laughing, rolling on the floor laughing. You got time? Relax. The point about an influx of new marketing is a good one. I didn't really think about that, but Wall Street is gonna make it look like it was their idea, and it'll be the shiny new object for flailing investment funds. This feels like a ruse. I think institutions are going to dump short of the halvening. Halvening occurs. Miners quit. Sell their BTC. Sell their rigs as it's no longer profitable. Then institutions buy it cheap. But what they don't know is, I'll be buying too. Anybody that buys now is about to get wrecked. Sure, Vanguard are using Robinhood as their custodian. Infinitely more. I'm in 100. That's about as strong a recommendation I've heard since the .com 90s. Don't miss this one. Someone is trying to pump to sell lol. Don't buy their crap. Bitcoin ETFs are not Bitcoin. Problem solved. They'll never want sheeple and simple jacks from the Bitcoin subreddit to change their minds. Their stupid is a very special kind of stupid. Hopium strong. Inability to assess risk too. Right, so basically time to sell. Always the opposite of what people think lol. 3K Bitcoin is still possible, but not probable. Just saying. Keep stacking. Old news. Thank you for sharing this great opportunity with everyone. It sounds like a really great opportunity. I think Harvey got hit in the head with a flying board in the last hurricane. Lol, delusional. So sad to see what happened to Bitcoin. Sounds like someone bought some Bitcoin in the $60,000 range and is trying to get others to get him back to even again. You did though. Don't forget the corporates will be going in heavy. Given the new FASB rules for GAAP in 2025. Pelion upon ASA. Yes? Please post some link to what these nerds are saying. One can only hope. Salesman. I don't need to buy anything. Also, which one is it right now or as soon as possible? I thought Robinhood was a day trading thing. Vanguard isn't. I feel like the price would be going up if true. No institutional buying is happening other than Sailor. This is factual. So much hopium, thanks. That, and it'll minimize OPS losses if the USD-BTC pair rises. Yes. Sell your house, phone, cars if you have, or kidneys at least, and buy. Now. Stop wasting time and buy. Now. Right now. Go. I'm still waiting for Chinese New Year. Goddamn. Cannot come up with new style of hopium for the price to explode to Mars. Exactly. Some of you guys need justification to buy more? Why we are not seeing this on the price? My mom also has a couple BTC. Also, BITQ is a good ETF to take a look at, which includes heavy exposure to Bitcoin mining companies, plus exposure to MicroStrategy stock and Coinbase stock. It's an easy way for the masses to be able to get Bitcoin exposure in a tax-deferred account like an IRA. Even without BlackRock and others buying Bitcoin, it's kinda obvious that it's a good time to buy as much Bitcoin as possible. Am I too late? What they're going to do is get regulatory approval from the SEC. Not sure if you're aware of how bad the SEC does not want this to happen. But to make a long story short, don't get your hopes up anytime soon. They are buying the BTC via OTC. So when they move it to, will crash the market and then buy the dip. Right, meow? Yes, everyone just HODL and treat it as an asset. You wouldn't sell your property for no reason, would you? Holding a few. Let me open my wallet to double check. The Bitcoin and fiat. Sure, you've read M. Never been a better time. Never been a better time. People are waiting for the half, like there can't be another small pop first. Or that something else starts the rise beforehand. I think it might be second, but I kinda am hoping for the first.